Boom! Welcome back. We are Kosciuszko bound. What's that back here?
Don't mind all the stuff in the back. We thought we'd just take everything out of the tent, give it a good clean before we sort of head inland a little bit. But it's Thursday today and we're heading towards Mount Kosciuszko, and tomorrow we're going to do the big summit walk.
Oh yeah, so
attempt to.
Yeah, it's attempt. It's going to be a big day. It's like what,
Yeah.
22 k's or something?
Yeah, it's 22 k's up and back. So yeah, it could be interesting, and it's been snowing the last few days.
We found a spot on Wikicamp's Threadbow Diggings.
Yeah.
Yeah, $6 a night in the national park there, so it's the closest camp we could sort of find from where we start our walk tomorrow.
Yeah, so we're starting our hike from Charlotte's Pass. So you can do 2 hikes for Kosciuszko. You can do one from Threadbow, which is you catch a chairlift up and it's 13 k's there and back.
So the easier way.
The easy way. But we're going to do the hard one because why not? We're young and fit apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
So
see you tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see. So we're going to go from Charlotte's Pass. So it's, yeah, 22 k's like we said. Could be interesting because we don't have waterproof shoes or anything like that.
Yes,
so,
and yeah, supposedly there's snow up there, but I guess we'll find out when we get up there, eh?
that's it. It's all just a bit of a winging sesh.
Yeah, anyway, so we're on our way to Kosciuszko now, 2.5 hours from Maribula inland, and yeah, we're heading towards some really good looking scenery, heaps of mountains up in front of us, so hopefully we'll get some good views on the way there. Bloody hell. There's nice stuff around.
Bugger.
Well, we've had a bit of change of plans. We've just gone into the info centre.
In Jindabyne, which is just sort of near the closest town to the mountain.
Yeah, closest decent town. And we won't be able to get to the summit.
But we can get to Rawson's Pass, which is only 1.6 k's from the summit.
Which hurts. Hurts my heart.
It hurts so much. Like we've come this whole way into Mount Kosciuszko and we can get 1.6 k's from the summit.
Oh well, we're here, so we're going to have
it.
a crack at it tomorrow.
At least the whole hike's not closed, so.
Yeah, they said there's a fair bit of snow. That's the reason why. They've had a fair bit of snow over the last couple of days, which we were looking at, but it was a good day today, which we thought would melt a little bit of it, and then we'll do it sort of mid-morning by the time we get up to the top tomorrow. Well, not the top anymore. That, yeah, a bit more would melt, but yeah, anyway. And we also come to the conclusion that we've swapped where we're staying.
Yeah, because one thing that Mount Kosciuszko sucks at is maps.
No.
We haven't been able to find one map.
Even at the info centre.
Yeah.
They couldn't give us a map that we could take with us. They were just showing us maps that are mounted on the bloody
on a desk.
tables. Yeah.
And I was like, oh, can I take a photo of that? Like, just nothing, but
anyway.
It's all good.
We've ended up booking 2 nights at the Adventist Alpine Village, just on unpowered site there, because it'll take us, what, 40 minutes to get to Charlotte's Pass, which is the start of the walk tomorrow. And if we were to stay at the place where we were going to stay at, the Threadbow Diggings, it was going to take us, what, like...
That's the complete opposite direction. So you literally, Mount Kosciuszko's up here. This is my makeshift map. Mount Kosciuszko, Threadbow, Charlotte's Pass, and there's one road that runs. So we would be like going straight past.
Yeah, we'd be going back pretty much through where we've already come from. So
yeah, so we'd be doubling our
may as well
driving.
Stop at Jindabyne at the Alpine Adventist Village and head up from there. But anyway, we'll go there now and get our stuff set up, and we'll see you when we're there.
We've just rocked up to the Adventist Village campground. This is our little spot. This is just like the unpowered area. There's a few campers up there. Toilets and showers up there. Right near the tennis courts. But we're going to have a big pasta dish tonight for tea. Got some spag bowl on the menu.
Yo!
But I thought I would just quickly show you. So we're going to take a camel back tomorrow because the hike is still like 18 or so Ks. But the way we clean out our bladder in the footwell of the car and our camelback is just using these, just throwing them, Milton tablets. They've seen better days, but they just disinfect the bladders.
Well, good morning, guys. Oh my goodness. It was so cold last night. Easily our coldest night we've ever slept in the rooftop tent. And oh my God, we nearly froze. But luckily the tent has double canvas, which gave us that little bit more insulation. We had our double sleeping bag, we had our doona, we had our extra blanket. We were sleeping in clothes and we were still, well, after a while it warmed up a bit, but oh my God, you had to sleep with the doona over your head, and oh, bloody hell, we got there. Anyway, it's about 9 o'clock. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning and everything's just starting to melt. I was just going to give you a bit of a demo of how sort of cold it was last night, because everything froze. We woke up in the morning and all the grass was white and the motivation to get up wasn't there. So we waited a little bit extra for things to melt a little bit and to get a bit warmer. Have a look, see that the awning's still frozen a little bit. The grass is still white here. Have a look at this, it's still in the shade. All frozen. A little bit on the solar panel up there. But bloody hell, it was cold. And so the funny thing was, I had a bit of a look just because I was randomly curious to see how sort of high we were up above sea level compared to other things. And the tallest mountain in WA, which we hiked when we were there, Bluff Knoll, is 1,099 meters above sea level. And here in Jindabyne, where we're camped right now, is 1,050. So we're pretty much 40 meters lower than the top of the tallest mountain in WA, and that's why it's so cold, I'm guessing. Anyway, we're gonna go have a shower, have brekkie, and then launch to Charlotte's Pass, which is the start of the Mount Kosciuszko summer walk.
We've just rocked up to the side of the summit walk, just went through the entry pay station. It was $17 for a day pass to get up to Kosciuszko. The lady said to us, "You're not doing the summit walk, are you?" And we said, "Yeah, we were planning on just doing it to Rawson's Pass as far as we could go." She's like, "Oh, I hope you've got some good sturdy waterproof boots because it's quite covered in snow and hard going. Check out my boots for today." I only have runners, so could be interesting. That's the ground where we're parked. So see how we go.
Yes, hopefully we don't get too much wet feet.
We've got some spare socks packed, so
the whole track looks like it's under snow, so Hopefully it just is this sort of hard stuff and you can sort of stand on the top of it. But yeah, I guess we'll see how we go. Wow, how is the bloody day on it? I think we've overdressed. I am already a bit hot. How are you feeling down the back there?
Yeah, she's warm.
But yeah, bloody ripper day. And because Charles hasn't ever been to the snow before, she's frothing it.
I know, it's so beautiful.
It is absolutely amazing up here. Like, have a look. Have a look what we've got to have a look at today. And as much as we're not going to be able to get to the top, I don't think it's really going to matter. But yeah, these views, they're getting us super keen for a snow trip, aren't they, Shal?
Yeah, I think we might have to come do a month living in the snow.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know, see what we can organise. Maybe get some work up here over winter. Something cool, just something cool. We're getting excited. We're up here and we've just never done anything like this before. The only thing I've ever sort of done is gone on the snow for a weekend, but nothing like this to actually see the sights. Just a quick weekend, do a bit of snowboarding. I'm getting puffed too, this altitude. Trying to walk and talk.
Surprising.
I can't do that. Can't multitask. And lucky we sort of come up yesterday and did the hike today because we were talking to a few people at the cafe that we had to get coffee out this morning to warm ourselves up before the hike. That there is so much snow coming over the next couple of days, it's actually ridiculous. So there's I'm not actually sure how high it is here, but there's snow coming down to about 800 meters tomorrow. So that'll be all Jindabyne copping snow tomorrow, and a couple of 100 meters below that, it's all going to be copping snow. So it'll be a cold sleep tonight if we're back in Jindabyne. I think depending on how long this takes us today, we might take the drive back to maybe Bega, back to the coast somewhere it's a bit hotter.
Yeah, we only started the hike so late this morning because the lady in the info centre said, like, I think she was just freaking everyone out, to be honest. She said, you got to be really careful at the road up to Charlotte's Pass because it's covered in black ice. So we're like,
oh yeah. Yeah, we were a bit stressed about that this morning too. We didn't want to slip off the edge of the bloody mountain.
Not really. So we thought we'd give it time to dry out a bit and then come. So we got here about 11 o'clock, so
yes.
See how long it takes.
Yeah, see how long it takes us. Obviously we're not gone right up to the top, so
yeah.
Obviously that's going to take a bit of time off what it would have taken, but these views, mate, absolutely ridiculous. Also, the walk so far, we've done about 2.5 k's, and we've literally just been walking on car tracks. So if you have a look at this, we had a look at the when we went into the information centre yesterday. We found out that you could pretty much, well, back in the day, you could drive all the way up to Rawson's Pass where we're walking to today. So it's so easy. It doesn't even feel like you're walking uphill at all. We're just walking along an old car track. They're doing some works up there today, obviously, so looks like there actually has been a car up here. But yeah, the Mount Kosciuszko Summit Walk is a, what was it, 9k?
Yeah, 9k.
So 9k's to the top, obviously, loop around, and it's grade 3, so we've found it so easy today so far.
So far?
Yeah, so far. So far. But yeah, if you're worried about doing it, the only thing you got to obviously think of is how much snow's on the track, with your shoes, what you wear footing wise, how cold it is. So pretty much all just the normal stuff you would think of coming up to the snow. And then, yeah, I wouldn't stress too much about how hard you reckon the walk is, because it feels flat to us.
It feels flat, but we're puffing. Like, it's a bit deceiving. I think it's slowly going uphill, obviously. Yeah, a
little bit deceiving, but it's also the altitude, I think, too, taking the oxygen out of the air a bit.
It's the easiest hike so far that we've done.
Yeah.
Today.
The longest, but the easiest so far. Look, we're about 3 kg in. So it could get a lot harder, but we'll check in a little bit, give you a little bit more of an update. Someone's loving life.
Still haven't slipped over. He says you can't do it in runners.
Still waiting for that shells to fall over.
Been a few close calls.
There has been a few close calls. Been a few close calls on my behalf too. Had to take my beanie off because I'm bloody getting hot. But it's getting very icy. The track's starting to get fully covered with snow now. Still very easy, hilly wise. Very flat still. Whoa, Jesus! Yes, but it's getting icy, so I might go back over here, Shah. Back onto the softer snow. Bloody hell. Anyway, we're nearly there. We're about, how far are we into it now, Dove?
Halfway.
Oh, only halfway. Halfway to the summit or halfway to where we're going?
Over halfway to Rawson's Pass.
Ah, alright. Over halfway to where we're only allowed to go today, but halfway.
Halfway to the summit.
To the summit.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay. We are 5k's in, so 2.6 to go. But as you would have just seen, the people that are working on the summit trail from Rawson's Pass are being helicoptered in. How cool is that? It's a random helipad up Mount Kosciuszko. Who would have thought? Oh. But track is still completely easy as it's just the shoes. So if you had proper waterproof hiking boots that like had grip on them, you'd be fine. But in saying that, I'm in runners, Brody's in work boots, and we're doing all right. It's like Burke Street around here. Could give way to all the park rangers' cars.
Oh my goodness, starting to get a bit windy, You can probably hear it, I'm not sure. It's definitely the steepest part of the hike so far, which is, I don't know, what are we? We're about 6 k's in, and it's probably about, I don't know, 200 meters of steepness. Very icy too, so we've been very careful taking our time, especially with the shoes we got on. We've been alright so far, and at the top of this hill here, it looks like there's a hut, so hopefully make it up this hill unscathed. I'm guessing if we slip over, we're going all the way down the bottom. We've made it to the top of this little steep incline, and bloody hell, the views are amazing up here. And I've just come up to this hut here. How cool is this? But oh Jesus, it's very icy. It's called Seaman's Hut. See if we can get in there. Oh.
Can you go in?
How cool is that? Got some storage. And
Where's firewood?
firewood either side.
Wow.
Oh, how cool is this? How's the view on it?
This is awesome. It's nice and warm in here.
Yeah. You're out of the wind and that, so it's bloody beautiful in here.
Yeah.
Oh, how's this? Little fire.
Wow. It's amazing. There's a bottle of water. That's nice.
How is the views? This is craziness.
There's a bottle of water. The beer's been drank.
Looks like it's being used a little bit.
Cheers. These are not used wood just to warm up if you're able to work out. Wood is for emergency only.
So 3 k's to the summit, 1.5 k's to where we're heading and where it's blocked off today. But this is so cool.
Oh wow, there's like emergency kit and everything.
Oh, how's that?
Sunscreen.
All the emergency little bits and pieces if you're
Hold on.
injured.
Oh no
Oh,
way.
how's that? That's so
It's
cool.
like fully stocked. There's a sleeping bag and everything in there.
We pop back out the front, and how good's that? You got your own toilet. Wow. So I got all areas covered. It's not obviously a long-term spot to stay, just for emergencies. And I'd say they'd have a little bit of a two-way in there to try and radio back down the bottom there for some help. But how cool is that? Wow, we're finally here. We're at the top. not the summit, but Rawson's Pass. There wasn't anything covering the track or any sign saying that you couldn't walk past, so we did walk past to have a look at the sign to say how far it is to the top, you know, all that sort of information. And then a lady come out of the little hut that was there and said, no, this is it, you can't get to the top, this is as far as you can get. We did have a bit of a chat to her, tried to sweet talk her a little bit, but that didn't work. We found the boardwalk. Have a look at this. How's the view? Yeah, man, that is absolutely awesome. But we found out that this boardwalk here is only accessible from Thredbo or from Rawson's Pass back to the Thredbo chairlift, because we've walked on the car track the whole way. Oh well, the access track really up to Rawson's Pass. And the lady was saying back there too, the parks ranger, saying that this I thought was a pretty good idea, that the works on the summit walk are being done so that you can get cars up and that it is wheelchair accessible to the summit. So that's what the works are being done. So I thought that was pretty cool. So pretty inclusive, and so that everybody can get to the summit and everybody can get to the top of Australia. But how cool is this? And she also said that we are lucky to get it on such a good day where it's not too cold, and how the clarity on the day is so good as well. So at least we can get one bonus out of it, or a couple of bonuses out of it, that we're so lucky to get it on such a good day. But the downer is obviously we couldn't get to the top. Anyway, that's it. Doing a Yui back down Rawson's Pass, back down the mountain, and that'll be us, I reckon. Actually, what's that back here? Oh my god, they must have knew we were coming. Look at this. 2, 1 for Cheryl.
Thank you.
1 for me. Oh my goodness.
Oh, they're a bit fizzy.
Probably a bit frozen. Been sitting here for a while, I'd say.
Cheers.
Cheers, biggies. Oh, that's good. We made it. You.
Alright, we're about 2 k's to the car park and we're going a little bit insane.
Yeah, it's starting to fall apart. Tell you what, got a little bit of a limp. His hip's about to explode. I'm feeling about 91 years old at the moment. Definitely not the best idea to bring gum boots. Gum boots? Definitely not the right sort of walk to walk in work boots that are about 4 years old. How are you feeling, Charles?
Yeah, I'm feeling about 81. I've got an injured IT band that just seems to keep getting worse as we get down this hill.
Yes.
Mountain.
Sort of feels like now we know how far away we are from the car park. It's just taking so much longer.
I know, it all looks the same. And we were thinking in our little insane little bit back there that we hope the vlog doesn't look all the same, because like we just keep videoing it because we're so in awe of like how beautiful it is. I think it's just so much better in person than what it is on the camera. I'm not sure how it looks on the camera yet, but like, I don't know, it's just something that, I don't know, it's just out of this world.
I have to add, Charles has had a few little slip-ups.
I wasn't going to tell him that.
It's definitely a bit slipperier on the way down, and I'll miss slip over. Has done it twice. Yeah,
I had one real good one, and then the second one wasn't as bad, but my bum did touch the ice.
Just as funny for me though. Too bad we couldn't get them on video for you, but
I'm too quick to get up.
Summit hike 2, shell 0. Oh, I'm
Resorted to running the last 2 days.
Get out of this hellhole. Shell's is laughing at herself trying to run. This is how crazy this is at the moment. You're running, I'm walking, keeping up with you. We can see the end. 20 metres until we're finished. Tell you what, as much of a disappointment as it was that we couldn't get to the end, the view and the walk was definitely worth it. Boom!
Yay!
We have done it. Oh my god.
Wow.
That is easily the best walk that we've ever done.
For sure.
If you're coming to Mount Kosciuszko National Park, it is definitely a walk to do for sure. If you've got the pace, well, not the pace, if you've got the stamina to get up and about and do it, 100% do it. It's definitely more of a thing to do when there's not snow on it, I'm guessing.
Yeah, definitely.
The track that we've done today from Charlotte's Pass, they're making into an all accessible sort of thing to the top, as I was saying before. So in the summer when it's nice and dry, no snow, you can drive up there, and then yeah, wheelchair accessible up to the tip. How good is that?
Yeah.
And then obviously what I was saying, when we're up the top, the thread bow lift, you can get up there and do that other walk, which obviously takes you the other way. But
yeah,
bloody hell, that was awesome.
It was so good. I think don't be shy to do the summit walk from Charlotte's Pass, because it was nowhere near as bad as we thought. Like, it's 18 k's return.
Actually, mine says 17.8.
We did go a little bit off the track.
Yeah, we obviously didn't go up to the top as well.
No.
We did a little bit of the thread bow walk, but pack our stuff up. We'll pack our stuff up, get in the ute and find somewhere to bloody stop tonight.
Yeah, we're thinking we might launch it to Bigger, which is about 2.5 hours away, because they're meant to, obviously, as Brad said before, meant to get a lot of snow, so we don't really want to be snowed in tomorrow.
Yeah, we had a bloody cold enough sleep up here last night.
That too, we're not really looking forward to another -1 degree sleep in the rooftop.
Yeah, waking up at 9 o'clock in the morning and still being 0 degrees. Anyway, let's pack her up.
Yay, we did it! High five.
Hey.